Well, Steve Thompson here at Thompson Family Motors in Senecaville, Ohio. Today I've got my 1978 Lincoln Continental town car. I was hoping for a nice day to get the sun just right and everything. It's been overcast most of the day. This seems to be my best chance. So I'm going to do the video on it now. Anyway, the car, I've had it for 8 or 10 years. It's been very well taken care of. I actually purchased this car from a good friend of mine who is a Lincoln collector. And it took me about 6 years before I could pry it away from him. There's been no paint work done on this car whatsoever. It is the last of the 460 cars, 1978. Absolutely rides and drives beautiful. Wheels are still in excellent condition. I guess I could have polished them up a little bit there. All the stainless is very good down the sides. All the stainless down the sides. Grill, chrome grill, everything's very nice. The only place I found is under this stainless on the driver's side. There's a little bit of rust coming through. And I made the mistake of taking it home one day after having it detailed, and it shined really, really nice in the beautiful sunlight. And my wife's pet rooster seen his reflection in it and decided to fight the door. Nevertheless, I immediately thought it would be a good time to make a deposit at the drive-thru at KFC, but I'm not that kind of guy and wouldn't do that. This car was rust-proof when new. It's got the beautiful green interior. Reminds me of the interior that, or I should say my mother's living room back in the late 70s. And it is pretty. Absolutely no cigarette burns. There's no smells. Never any sign or trace of any mice in here. We've always been very careful when we garage them. Got that sunshine coming in behind us. The two defects on this car, things that doesn't work properly, is the cruise control. It's somewhere in this switch. Been trying to find a replacement one that's nice and haven't had any luck on that yet. The other thing is, which was notorious in these years, was the power door locks. Well, it gets a nasty sound. AC is R12, and it is cold on a very, very hot day. It's been this way for years. I believe if somebody had some R12 and you could afford to do it, it'd be nice to put it in. AM/FM stereo works perfect. It is a quadrasonic stereo, not just AM/FM. The only thing I've got here, I wished I had some Dean Martin or Frank Sinatra. I've got a Van Halen 8-track in this car. But fantastic automobile. I've always been very careful about trying to keep it out of the sun. Dash is great. Everything in here is just fantastic. Except for maybe that piece of plastic cover just fell off there. Tilt wheel. The clock cardiac clock will run. Once you start it up, set the time, it'll keep going till you shut her down. You leave it set for even a day, it'll quit. I know it needs lubrication in there. I'm not going to tear it apart. Fix it. Same way with these door locks. The reason I like everything to work. Shut this 460 down. But this chrome is beautiful around these. The only way to get to those door locks and fix them is you have to take off these door panels, as anybody knows. Once you start doing that on this age of car, heck, some even newer, you take a chance on bending this chrome plated plastic and this chrome actually wrinkling, chipping. I'm just not willing to take that risk. I figure the next caretaker of this automobile can do that. I'll pop the hood, and it does have all of its factory markings. All you car guys out there know exactly what I'm talking about. And for instance, right there, inside behind the headlight doors, all the fenders, trunk lid, and there's the 460 4-barrel. And original 1978 Ford spark plug wires. And she doesn't miss a beat. Several years ago, I had the carburetor rebuilt by a really good company out of Columbus, Ohio. They've been in business for like 80 years. And I've never put any ethanol gas in it since. Learned my lesson. Very minor pitting here on the passenger mirror, which was my fault. We were redoing a garage, and I had to leave it set out for about 2 months, even though I'd wash it and stuff. It still ended up with a little bit of pitting. Pop the trunk. And as you would expect, there's enough room and capacity in there for probably 5 dead bodies, so I've been told. Original spare tire. Jacks in its stowage area. Everything's good and clean. But anyway, it's getting dark. It's supposed to rain soon, so I'm going to head this thing to the garage. Oh yeah, I do want to point out too, the belting across the top here, the crown, I'm going to assume it's because it's been washed so much over the years. The green's starting to fade from it. I think that's it. I can't help but mention my favorite automobile. That's my baby, Mercury Marauder. Of course, we all know car guys, we love them all. Hate to get rid of them. And we never sell them. We just turn them over to the next caretaker. We never own one of these things. The normal spot on the sharp edges where the paint was thin, they always have a little bit of rust there. But it's a good, honest car. Drive it anywhere. We do. Anyway, this is Steve Thompson of Thompson Family Motors in Senecaville, Ohio. Have any questions or concerns? Definitely check out our website at thompsonfamilymotors.com or call us at 740-685-0322. Thanks and have a great day.